Looks like I'm in rainbow territory here. We got our first rainbow of the day. Little tiny guy in the tungsten again. Tiny little rainbow. Nice purple though. Alright, so we made it back up into the Uintas here. It is the weekend of the 15th of November, I believe. So kind of probably the second, maybe third week you've been able to fish up here. As you can see, it is snowing. There's probably a couple inches of snow on the ground, a couple inches on the road. They probably got, I don't really know the forecast, maybe 5-6 inches of snow overnight. Snowing all morning. It's about 30 degrees. Ice is pretty good though. It's probably about 5 or 6 inches, which is better. And a little slushy, especially as that sun pokes out. I'm sure it will get worse. Getting here, I don't know how much longer you're going to be able to. It was a little sketchy. The plows were still going through. Parking lot has quite a bit of snow, so we'll see if we can get out successfully. Hopefully they don't plow us in. Just got my first little rainbow on the tungsten jig with a mealworm. So bite looks good. Been here for about 10 minutes, and hopefully we can hook some more. Cheers. There we go. Pretty nice size rainbow. Beauty. Little tungsten. We're sitting in about 16 feet of water. That's where I found the most success up here, it seems like. So kind of eating it about halfway up, usually about 10 feet or so. And it's about 2 fish in 20 minutes, so not bad. Alright, so I ran out of mealworms, which have been what I've been tipping my tungsten with, no plastics or anything, these last 2 trips, and it's been kind of my go-to. Been a really hot bait. But yeah, forgot to bring the worms out of the fridge. I'm sure that happens to everybody more often than they like. So luckily I picked up these clam maki plastics. I think it's like Maki XL Jammy or something like that, 1.5 inches from Shields. I've had these in the past, and it was really the only bait I ever use most of the time, unless it's, you know, just an off day for whatever reason. So we're gonna throw this on the little tungsten here, and we're gonna try jigging that. No bait, no worms or anything here. So we'll see if that works like it has in the past, and here we go. Here we go. Got me up to 10 feet. Oh, gotta stop being so antsy on the hook set. There he goes, coming back. 8 feet. There's a bite. Oh, I just get so excited this early in the season. Trying to set the hook too hard. Fishing's a patience game. Must be a tiny rainbow. He's just nibbling. Oh. Alright, we're gonna relax on this one. Take the gloves off so I can feel it a bit better. Drop back down to him. Oh, he looks big on the sonar. I would not want to come up high for it. Oh, he's flying for it. Oh, F me, that was a big bite. Come on back. Chill on the hooks. Ah, there's little tap, 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 tap. I'm sure if I had a mealworm on there right now, they would be gobbling it up a lot harder. Very slow chase, and then just tap, 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 tap. There we go. Looks like I'm in rainbow territory here. Hopefully we can get some tigers, but another nice rainbow. Chill on the hook sets. Oh, really? I missed that? Come on. So a quick little side note here that's probably pretty obvious to people, but I was looking at the weather reports last night, and check Evanston, Heber, Camas, all those different areas. Try to get a good gauge of the forecast, and it shows pretty thin snow clouds on the radar. Maybe 1 inch of snow is what it was projecting. It was supposed to stop at like 7-8 a.m. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's been kind of a constant light snowfall up here. It was more violent this morning, but it's been snowing probably for like 12 hours, and it was only supposed to go for a little bit. So always project more and be on the safe side, especially when you're going into the mountains or the Uintas, and expect the worst. So there we go. Nice little rainbow. Oh, this is interesting. When he popped out of the ice, he spit out these little worms all over the ice. Bite, come back for it. There we go. Oh, he's got some fight to him. Ooh, that's a pretty nice tiger. And the tigers really smack it. He flew up out of nowhere. They're all biting around like 10 feet or so, if that's what you want to target. Alright, so back where we started, it was in 16 feet of water to start. Bite was pretty good. Caught 3 or 4 rainbows. Want to kind of switch it up, see if we can get some tigers after I went cold for a little. So moved in, got a couple bites, but no fish. Moved back to the 16. Kept using the maki and dropped back in after giving it a break and started catching tigers. So we got back-to-back tigers in first couple minutes back in the original hole. Gonna see if we can catch a few more. Snow's starting to come back in. It's getting a little chilly. We'll see. Oh no. That was a nice tiger. Dang. Let's see if he comes back for it. Let's go. Tiny little tiger. Just a gorgeous, nice orange underbelly. Light's getting hot. A bit of the less colorful tiger. Alright, just caught a nice little tiny tiger to end the day. Probably a little over a dozen, 15 or so fish. You know, good amount of little rainbows and some pretty good sized tigers, some little tiny tigers. All caught them on the tungsten with the maki. I don't know how well you can see it, but the snow's starting to come down in pretty chunky flakes here. I do not want to get stuck up in the Uintas. It's cold. I'm hungry. I'm going to go watch some football. Appreciate you tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.